You're originally from Australia.
Yes.
But when you came to the States, you were shooting at one point in Miami for the show Glaze.
Yeah.
And we know now that there have been not one, but two decisions that LeBron has made. The first one was great for Miami. You were there for that time.
I was there, yeah. And as an Aussie, knew nothing. I'd never been to a basketball game or any American sport at that time. And I remember I walked onto the stage and it was vacant. There was no one around. It was like The Walking Dead or the Taken. And then this huge bunch of screams happened from out the back, and I ran out the back, and everyone was saying, "Oh yeah!" And I'm going like, "What's going on?" They go, "We got LeBron. We got LeBron." I'm like, "Awesome! What's a LeBron?
Yeah.
Where do you get that from?" And then of course, then I came up with this system because I am a bit of a sports fanatic. But you've got to have a team. You know, you can't be a fair weather fan. You've got to be invested.
No,
That's
there's
the whole
got to be something
point.
at stake. Yeah.
So I came up with this system that whatever the first game I go to of any of the codes, whatever that home game is, I buy the hat. That's my team for life.
Okay.
Now it just so happened that my first game was for the Miami Heat, and then they won 2 years in a row. And it just so happened that my first ice hockey game was LA Kings.
Wow.
So I kind of feel like I've got
You're 2 for 2.
a fuse. I'm their muse, you know.
Yeah, you're a good luck charm for sure. So now that LeBron has made the decision to go back to Cleveland, how are you feeling?
I actually, you know what, I feel good for the Cleveland people because I know they were devastated when he left, but it's still Heat for life. You know, I've actually been watching Wade signed on, and I'm actually pretty excited for a couple of the players that are coming to the Heat as well. So yeah, I mean, next season I'm still going to be there with the Heat on, and when the finals are on, I'll be wide out. Absolutely.
Your show's intense. Let's start there.
Yep.
You find out that your wife is cheating on you, and instead of getting angry,
He does get angry.
Okay.
But he is at a point in his life when he's questioning everything himself. And so he tries to chase the guy down to beat him up, the guy that she's cheating with, and finds himself humiliated and finds out that the guy is a gigolo, is a male escort. But then instead of going back and confronting his wife and smashing the marriage to pieces, because he is at this point in his life, he actually asks why. And by doing that, he actually finds the gigolo's phone and answers the next call and goes on a date.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, is this going to make people feel better or worse about their own marriages?
I think a bit of both. I think there's a ton of relatable issues in the show, not only about marriage, but also about living in a postmodern world and being satisfied within yourself as well as being satisfied with someone else. But the sneaky thing about the show is that there is a hidden optimism. This isn't about a marriage disintegrating. This is a postmodern love story. And I think that's the fun part of the show is that, you know, like trust me, in explaining the show, people are like, really? Should I be watching this with my partner? And the funny thing is yeah, they are a couple, and Neil is an individual that are fighting to get back in touch with themselves and back in touch with each other, because that's when they knew when they were the happiest and most content and at peace with themselves was when they were together as a team.
Hit me. Hey there, SI fans. I hope you enjoyed this clip from our daily live show, SI Now. You can find a link to the complete episode in the description box below. And while you're there, make sure you subscribe to Sports Illustrated's YouTube channel. Remember, you can watch SI Now Monday through Friday live at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, only on SI.com. All right, go along. You ready? Hope to see you there.